So you can be a spiritual baby for the rest of your walk. But don't get this confused with someone who is living in continual sin. Happy Sunday, brothers and sisters. Thanks so much for tuning in to another one of my Faith in Focus videos where you will catch me here every Sunday. It's always my prayer that not only you would be encouraged, but that I would be encouraged and challenged as well. And so today I want to speak with you about spiritual babies. As soon as you give your life to Jesus, we have a new birth, not physically, but spiritually. Now, as soon as you are what the Bible calls born again, you're a spiritual infant. But there's a misunderstanding about the differences between spiritual babies and someone continually walking and practicing sin. Paul wrote a letter to the church in Corinth where he called them spiritual babies. What he associates as spiritual babies are Christians who have divided loyalties to different leaders. It even gets to the point where he calls these infants carnal because they have envy. They're arguing, they're divided in regards to their loyalty to these different leaders. Paul tells them that at the end of the day, God is the one who's responsible for their growth and that is where their focus should be. But then Paul goes on and implies that you can be stuck as a spiritual baby until the day of judgment, where our works as believers are judged. He says in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 15, if anyone's work is burned, he will suffer loss, but he himself will be saved, yet so as through fire. So you can be a spiritual baby for the rest of your walk, but don't get this confused with someone who is living in continual sin. For example, I know brothers that go to church every Sunday. Their foundation is built on Jesus Christ. They have broken free from their addictions. They serve the body. They attend Bible studies and they don't walk in sin. But they haven't built much on top of the basic understanding of Christ. They don't understand the deeper truths of the Bible. Yes, they're saved, but may not have any rewards in heaven, and they could go through this life on earth lacking wisdom, discernment, and courage. On the other hand, I know so-called brothers who have been stuck in sexual immorality. And I'm talking about fornication, homosexuality, and pornography for years. When Christ is your foundation, he will break you free from that. But how can you say Christ is your foundation if you continually practice sin? I want you guys to notice how I say continually or practice, because a true follower of Jesus Christ will fall, but that fall will lead them to repentance and change. They'll begin to practice righteousness. See, John says it like this: if we say we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and we do not practice the truth. He also says, little children, let no one deceive you. He who practices righteousness is righteous, just as he is righteous. So, brothers and sisters, let this be a challenge to us. Are we spiritual babies, or have we not even experienced a rebirth? If you're a spiritual baby, I encourage you to just grow up. Why? Because God has so much more for you than you could even imagine. And if you're walking in darkness, I pray that you would surrender to Jesus and place your faith in him. He'll give you newness of life and he'll break you free from the power of sin. If you stuck around this long, please like this video and share it. God bless you guys, and Lord willing, I will see you on the next one.